guys, so this is my 34-week pregnancy update and you're probably wondering where I am. So this week Liam's been working from home and his parents are coming to visit for a few days and they're due in like an hour, and I was really meant to get up this morning so I could film this in my usual spot in the office at my desk whilst Liam was still sleeping, but obviously that didn't happen, and now he's in the office doing his work, so obviously he's typing a lot, and I have to admit I still get a little bit embarrassed filming in the same room as him, even though we daily vlog, and it's just really strange. So I am sitting in our bedroom. I'm really sorry if it's quite echoey in here. It always has been, but I figured I'd come and sit in here because it'd be a little bit quieter anyway. No annoying tapping of the keyboard. So this feels really strange recording in here. I don't have my lights, so obviously I have shadows and stuff and all that, but at least you're still getting your video. You gonna say hi? Are you gonna say hi? You say hello. Ugh, thanks. So Monday this week we went for our midwife appointment, and it was a general communal garden appointment. We went in, she checked my blood pressure, which was fine, she checked my pee, which was fine, and then I lay down for her to check fundal height and his heartbeat. So little mister has gone from measuring dead on fundal height wise, his 32-week appointment he was measuring 32 weeks, and now at 34 weeks he's measuring at 36. So he has either grown a lot or he's moved, and my fundal height is now measuring 2 weeks ahead. She did tell me that obviously it's something to keep an eye on. They normally look for anywhere in between a 3 centimetre range. So if he was, say, measuring at 37 weeks at 34 weeks, then they would then start to question why it's gone up and why all of a sudden it's so big and it's such a big difference. So she's not too worried at the minute because it's still under that 3 centimetres, and hopefully next time he's either, you know, we've slowed down or caught up, or, you know, we'll see. So we've got another appointment at 36 weeks, so that'll be in a couple of weeks' time. She also then felt where he was lying wise. He's still head down and he's still incredibly low, and he's actually on his way to being pretty like engaged. She even had to question whether she could feel 3/5 or 4/5. She's decided on 4/5, but her initial like measurement was that she could feel 3/5 of his head, which means he's like halfway to engaged completely. So I think by the time that we go for a 36 weeks appointment, I think he might be fully engaged, because he is low, and I've been feeling him dropping a lot in the past few days. His movements have been really low down, and yeah, I've been feeling it. So I think that by the time we go for our next appointment, he's going to be in the right spot. But he's still good, he's still lying nicely, and that wasn't an issue. But because she was poking his head a lot trying to figure out how low he was, she put the Doppler on my stomach to listen to his heartbeat, and it was really fast. He had gotten totally pissed off that she had been squeezing his head, and he was just not calming down at all. So we told her to do the whole turning the Doppler down trick to see if the fact that he could hear his own heartbeat was the thing, and he still didn't calm down. So it was obviously because he'd just been completely poked and prodded, and it took a little while, but it did come down eventually. So his heartbeat was fine, he just didn't like being squeezed. Other than that, the appointment was fine, and we're going in at 36 weeks, and that will be a longer appointment because that is the appointment we get to talk over our birth plan and what we would like to happen and preferences and all of this stuff. So I'm really excited for that appointment, and I absolutely cannot wait, and especially because it's 36 weeks, that then means I've only got a week to go until he is full term, and I can't wait at all. So since the appointment, his movement has been really noticeable. I don't think I noticed it as much beforehand than I do now. He's definitely rolling, sticking his bum out a lot more. I felt a knee as well at one point this week, and yeah, I'm definitely noticing it. I'm definitely feeling a lot bigger this week. I feel like my stomach has kind of popped out. I feel like he's moved out a bit more. Whether that being because he's gained a bit of weight, I don't know. But he's definitely moved. My belly is a lot bigger, I think. I feel like it is, but it might not look that way. Hiccups are still going strong. He's still got the hiccups like a crazy thing, and apparently my midwife said that that means he could have hiccups a lot as a baby when he's out of the womb as well. So we shall see if he continues to have all these hiccups afterwards, because he's pretty every half an hour he has hiccups. So we shall see on that one. For me, I've been feeling really, really good this week. My anxiety again has still been really good and really sort of settled. I really think now that I was more stressed about the birth class and labour and everything else, and just that birth class really did put my mind at ease, because I haven't felt incredibly nervous like I had beforehand again this week. And that's the only thing in my head that I can think is probably a factor to that changing. I have been really, really tired. I've been taking naps every now and then, and I've been having to stop myself from doing stuff. Like before, I could just clean the house top to bottom and just get it done, whereas now I have to do a little bit, stop and take a rest, have a drink, have something to eat, and then carry on. But yeah, I'm still getting stuff done. I'm still trying to get things ready for him, but I'm definitely finding that I'm having to slow down a lot more. My appetite has gone absolutely crazy this week. I have just wanted to eat like nobody's business. I had a few weeks back where I just wasn't feeling food. I didn't want to eat. I wasn't necessarily feeling hungry, and I put that down to just not really having much energy. So I wasn't using any energy, hence I wasn't getting hungry, and I wasn't really gaining weight. So I've been really hungry this week. So far I haven't noticed any extra weight gain. I'm still sitting at 21 pounds gained, so I think I've gained maybe a pound. I can't remember whether I was at 21 pounds last week or not. I cannot remember for the life of me, but I am at 21 pounds, and it sort of goes up like half a pound and then it'll go down half a pound, so it's kind of sitting at that point, which again I don't mind. But my appetite is insane. I get up in the morning, I have to eat, and then I have to have something else mid-morning, and then I have to have lunch, and then I have to have a snack, and then I have to have dinner, and then I want something else later. And I'm probably not making the best choices because I'm literally just grabbing whatever I can, and I'm living off cereal at the minute. I have a huge thing for cereal. Every time I get hungry, I think, bowl of crunchy cereal, and that is the only thing keeping me happy at the minute. But apart from that, I've been good this week. I have noticed, or found, should I say, 2 stretch marks. They have arrived. The belly stretch marks are here. So throughout like the last few weeks, I've had the same old hip stretch marks that I had before I got pregnant, that kind of just expanded and got a little bit bigger. And I was pretty lucky, I think, to get to this point and not have any on my belly. Being a bigger girl before I even got pregnant, I expected them way sooner, and I'm really happy that I've only, I've got to 34 weeks before even noticing a new one. And the ones I have noticed are teeny tiny, and I mean tiny. I was feeling my stomach the other day and I thought, my tattoo feels weird. So I looked down and there it was, this tiny little red stretch mark running through one of the paw prints on my hip. And my poor tattoo looks a little bit sorry for itself now, but that one is there. And then I've got another one which is a little further up towards my belly button on the other side of my belly. Again, it's only really, really small and it's kind of silvery, it's not bright red yet, and I'm expecting them both to get bigger and I'm expecting more to appear, but they're really not bothering me, and I didn't think they would, and I'm glad that they don't bother me. Because at the end of the day, I've always wanted children, and I knew that stretch marks would come with that, so it's not something that I've worried about since the beginning, and now that it's happening I'm still not worrying about it, so that's probably a good thing. So that is pretty much it for this week's update. I haven't really got anything else to update you guys on. Like I said, Liam's parents are coming down today, so they are bringing lots of stuff with them. And next week I shall show you a few bits if I remember to. But also next week is my hospital bag video, so I will show you the contents of my hospital bag, which is sitting in the Moses basket over there. And it's all too real, but I'm going to show you the belly and I'll get off this week. But yeah, that's it for this week. Okay, so I'm kneeling on my bed. This belly for 34 weeks. I definitely feel like he's popped out a lot more. I'm wearing like 600 layers as well, guys, so this may take a while. There's the belly. And there's a new stretch mark. Where are you? I can't even see you now. Here. And then there's one down here somewhere, here. But I don't think you guys can see it. So this is belly for 34 weeks. So thank you so much for watching this update. I will be back next Friday for another update, like I said. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and hit the subscribe button if you are new. I will link my 34-week blog post update in the down bar below. I think I went into a little bit more depth with a few things this week, so if you are interested, I'll leave the link for that below so you guys can find that too. So thank you for watching and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.